Welcome to the best of the Chasing Tone podcast. Sit back and enjoy some highlights from early editions of the Chasing Tone podcast. The Mrmphle Media Labs have scientifically and carefully selected clips of Travis, Brian, and Max in some of their funniest moments. For those of you who are all about content, we forgive you.
You know, it's just like, you know, this is going to date me, and I know you're going to make fun of me on this.
Probably.
Or, you know what? No, I'm not going the old route. I'm going the hipster route here with a turntable.
Why'd you look at me when you said hipster?
Because you're a hipster.
Do I wear glasses?
Yes.
Not hipster glasses?
But you said you were going to buy some glasses that were hipster glasses.
And why'd I tell you I'm not going to buy them?
Because they're hipster glasses.
Because you make fun of me for buying them.
You wear hipster hats.
If I say it, it'll sound hipster.
No.
I had them before hipsters.
Craft, you drink beers that you can't pronounce?
Not anymore, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm on the wagon.
You're on the wagon, bro. Good for you. Dude, we got some lifestyle changes going on here.
As long as 18 days of my life so far.
18 days.
And he's sick now.
And who's
on
counting?
the moral story? Don't stop drinking or you'll get
Wait,
sick.
dude, did you have NyQuil?
I did have NyQuil.
Uh-oh, you're off the wagon. Let's go drinking tonight. Might as well hit it hard. Let's celebrate. I'll buy you a drink.
I love
I
love NyQuil. It's my favorite holiday drink. Comes in green and red. It's Christmas in my mouth. Anyways. Go the hipster route.
Yeah. Man, well, didn't you tell me...
That's a nerd.
Wasn't Seth Godin, didn't he start a record label aimed at hi-fi listeners?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
People that had, you know, systems in excess of $20,000 or something?
Right, yeah. Yeah, and he's really into it.
Yeah.
I think the label fell
It did.
badly.
It did, but I mean, he's doing okay.
Yeah.
He's doing all right.
Yeah.
Sold some books.
Say what?
He sold some books.
He sold some books. You know, he's doing all right. So that, I mean...
He sold a company to Yahoo, actually.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to make a
That
Yahoo
must be a good
joke.
gig. You know what? We should sell Mrmphle pedals to Yahoo. $20 billion.
Wait, like the chocolate milk place?
Yeah.
No, that's Yoohoo,
That's
Max.
Yoohoo.
That's Yoohoo.
I got all excited. I'm like,
And that's
hell
chocolate
yeah.
water, bro.
I said, hell yeah, let's get on some Yoohoo.
What's the difference? You remember that drink, Chocola?
Oh, yeah, dude.
What's the difference between Yoohoo and Chocola? Anything?
Chocolate is more chocolatey.
I've always been a fan of Chocola, but you don't see it around much anymore.
Not in Indiana, at least.
Well, I think the obesity epidemic kind of wiped it out.
Easy with
Well, if
the
that's
O word.
true, then there'd be no McDonald's.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm living to prove that the obesity epidemic is in full swing.
Whatever, dude.
I didn't know if you wanted to jump into the last night thing. Or
We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, we'll get to that in
Okay,
a second.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
We need
so
to assist our customers.
So this is great. I LOL'd out loud. So I laughed out loud.
You lolled out loud. I do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
What's a ROFL? Seriously,
I think it's
ROFL?
I think
That's
it's,
when they draw your ticket out of a bucket.
That's
and
what
you
I'm
win
saying.
Stuff.
I
I've
thought
got
it was
that.
a cage fighting move.
ROFL.
A ruffle.
You've seen this? Have you seen it? It says
Cage fighting
ROFL.
move. If you don't shut up, we're going to get a ruffle right now. You understand? We're going to step outside and ruffle and park.
Struggle snuggle.
That's something totally different.
Nick Samuelson apparently leads a youth band. So he says, "Hey guys, I led a youth band at my church for the confirmation worship services every Wednesday. After watching this week's podcast, I decided to check my mic at church by repeating sibilance. Sibilance." So in walks his boss, and his boss says, "Did you just say syphilis in front of 200 middle school students?" He said, "No." And he
I love the hashtag.
Yeah, he put hashtag hash brown awkward.
Fantastic. I'm totally using hash brown awkward in my daily. I mean, that's hash brown awkward. L7 with our intern, hash brown awkward.
My whole life is hash brown awkward.
It's true.
It's true, man.
That's why we're friends.
That is. Oh,
No,
dude,
really, that's
who's the one that pulled a knife on who today?
That's
Hey.
true.
I was justified. Show them why. Who has it?
Here, Brian's got. Okay, let's do a little backstory real quick. This is for Dirty Sanchez one time, right?
No, Dirty Santa.
Dirty Santa. Okay.
Not Sanchez. That's
Dirty
something.
Sanchez.
Viewers, please do not Google Dirty Sanchez. Whatever you do not, I repeat, do not Google this. There are certain things better left ungoogled.
Safe search on. Safe
Yeah,
search on.
safe search on.
NSFW.
While the interns
Yeah.
are Googling.
Yeah, our
Are you
interns
guys
are like,
really? Are you guys?
please
tell
don't
me
do
you're not
that.
Googling.
Please
dude.
don't. You really don't want to know. Because we're going to get like sexual harassment on us. Bunch of underage kids are going to be like, hey, guess what I learned at work today?
So, Dirty Santa.
Dirty Santa, also known as White Elephant. That's
White
way
elephant.
cleaner. White Elephant. Feel free to Google that one. It's kid friendly.
Do not go to images. No.
No,
He
you
goes,
don't
let's just go
Yeah,
to
no.
images. Okay.
Oh, that's not
Okay,
bad.
that's not bad.
That's
Okay.
not bad. Okay,
You got safe search on.
Yeah,
Good
safe
job.
you must
search
have
on.
you must have the teen search on.
Hey, afterwards, I'll tell you what it is.
No,
Does
no.
anybody know? No.
Yeah.
But yeah, a white elephant gift, and we all had to buy like cheap items for one another, put them in a box. Nobody, if you're unfamiliar with white elephant, nobody knows what you're getting. My wife and I bought a couple cheaper gifts, and one of them was a megaphone. We thought it'd be funny. The problem is,
Travis found a trim pot on the inside.
yeah, Travis found
Perfect.
a trim pot on the inside of the megaphone, which makes it louder and more distorted. And who got that gift? Great question. Brian.
Yeah.
Brian got the megaphone. The one guy that should not have a megaphone got it.
But what's best?
I don't understand why you say that.
He don't understand why he got that.
Hey, make it do the siren.
Max, come to my office immediately.
That's why I pulled a knife on Travis.
Because there for a while, Brian forgot where the office was.
I knew where it was. I just drove past it every
was so
damn
funny.
day.
One day I was like, "Hey Brian, man, are you coming to the office?" He was like, "Yeah, I'll be there in a little bit." So I actually sent him an Apple Maps location, and he was like, "I know where it's at."
What's funny?
And I'll bleep that out. Don't worry. That's at like 3 minutes. Okay.
We actually had that gift, and Brian left it in his office. And while Brian's absent from the office, I took a battery out and hid it in a storeroom. And while cleaning today, they found it.
Yes.
It's like that one pack of cigarettes you hide from your mom when you're a kid, and then she finds them.
I never smoked. That's a filthy habit.
That's terrible.
Yeah, right. Anyways, yeah. So he found the hidden stuff like behind a box behind
Yeah.
another box.
Which it's kind of like Christmas because like now it's a new gift again.
Yeah, exactly. But I was pretty proud of myself because my first thing was whenever Brian wasn't at the office, I was like, "Hey, I can use this." And then obviously I did, and Max hated me for it. And then I was like, I bet it's op-amp based,
I'm proud of you. For
which means it can be louder. There's a way to amplify this even further. So instead of having to take out a resistor or change one, there's a variable one in there.
That's exactly correct.
Yeah.
There's a
So
little trim pot that says make it louder.
yeah.
When you turn it.
So
Annoy Max, turn this way.
I love how it. And you want to know why we have it distort? Because it's a gain stage and it's clipping, and that's what we do here.
I thought it was just to
Exactly.
piss me off.
It's an overdrive.
No,
megaphone.
that's just what do they call that? Just I guess an added benefit. You know,
It's multitasking.
I'm a
Does two
multi.
things at once.
It does.
Gets loud, makes me
It's
mad.
a multi-effects megaphone.
Max angry, Max smash. So there you go. There you go. There's
that real fast?
there's a no because you're gonna throw it. Is it bugging you? Sorry. But
What is that, anyways? You have in your
it's
hands?
the top to the
Screen wipe.
The screen. I have
So you have a top to like screen wipes that you're just doing. You're just fiddling. You're just
Like a-
fiddling.
I'm a
Cat with
fiddler.
a piece of tinfoil.
He's a fiddler.
What is that? I want it.
Oh, I thought it was annoying you. And
Oh, a
you
little bit, but I was like, I can't stop
I
looking.
think Max was like eyeing you. You're fiddling with it. And
And
Max
then
was
Brian
like,
looks over. He's looking at it too. I'm like, come on, dude, just give it to me.
it's something. You're in a room full of guitar players, and there's something moving. We're like,
and it's a little shiny.
I don't even know what he's talking about, but there's something moving. Oh my gosh!
Come on, man. Come on, man.
But there's a
Move again.
start itching your neck. Come on, man! I got these cheeseburgers.
I has cheese.
But so there's a little leak. So basically, it's the funny email of the week. So, I have a friend that we've been best friends since I was 16 years old, and we like to mess with each other and whatever, make fun of each other or whatever. So he writes an email to the podcast, which is podcast@wamplerpedals.com.
That's the email address.
Yeah. So you feel free to write some stuff there. But
He thought it was you.
yeah, he thought that the emails go to me, and it went to Brian. So he wrote this basically in a previous episode. You'll have to come through every one of them to figure it out. But I said that line dancing terrifies me because it's like a cult of people, a cult of hilljacks. Not hilljacks, that was mean, but a cult of country music lovers that get together on a Tuesday night and sacrifice goats and then learn little dances around it.
I don't trust it.
You can't trust it.
I don't like it. It tells me what to do.
So my buddy Eric.
Too demanding.
Yeah. Yeah. Conformity. It's like communism.
And that's why we're best friends.
You know how we're best friends. But anyway, he sends this email through his alter ego. And it's worth noting that we both have alter egos. So I have quite a few. Like, obviously, I'm Travis Feaster.
What's the NASCAR driver you guys had?
Craig Bifflewa. Craig Bifflewa and Daryl Bifflewa. They're brothers. But you gotta call him Daryl. Daryl Bifflewa. And like when I play bass, I'm Trevor Foster. You know, because signatures look the same.
I get Trevor Foster's signature.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you one. He's pretty big deal. He's like if Victor Wooten met Jed Clampett.
Very nice.
Yeah, so it's like banjo bass.
Maybe I need one of those.
Banjo bass.
Yeah. You call in the office and be like, "This is Brad Wangler speaking."
Yeah. And then I also have my token rednecks, Burley Jessup. Burley Jessup. But Eric's is Roy Westonhousersmithton. Okay, and he did not like. Apparently, Roy did not like /Eric. Roy did not like my comment on line dancing. So the subject is you SOBs. And I just want to put this out here that it's a little hard to read because, for instance, the word your is spelled YUR and seriously is spelled SURSLY. Seriously. So here is his retorts to my comments about line dancing. I watched your little podcast and I'm seriously appalled. Yeah, I line dance. Yeah, I got some fancy dance moves. And I even wear a genuine, he spelled genuine, okay, genuine George Strait Stetson hat. But I never tell me friends about your little show. That feller with the hair and the tattooed says we was a cult. Well, Berdina and me ain't dancing in no cult. Admit it, you're jealous as hell of my hindquarters in these jeans. Daddy makes them look good. So you lost old Roy for good, boys. Now, if you don't mind me, I got a Texas two-step to learn. Roy Westonhousersmithton. Sent from my iPhone. He spent that whole time on his little iPhone. Yeah, can you imagine how pissed you would have been at the autocorrect? I mean, oh yeah, you're like correct us, autocorrect it. But so thank you for that, Doug or Eric. Sorry, he changed his name when he became a professional songwriter. But
Roy, you mean
Roy? Thank you, Roy. There is one country song where I use a Univibe. It doesn't work, but I still use it. It's because they're using a Leslie effect, and I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna bring
International Harvest.
No, oh god, come on.
Why would you bring that up?
Song?
No,
I remember one day you're like, Brian, can we just listen to this song over and over because
Never.
I love it.
No,
Said no one ever.
Yeah, I do like one of his songs. There, I admitted it. It's out. It's over there. I'm never gonna say it again. He has one song that's actually well written. It's a great song.
And you're a fan of it.
Yeah, I am a fan of that one song, but not International Harvester. That is top 3 worst songs ever. That's up there with Friday by Rebecca Black.
Remember when you went on this rampage for like a week after that song came out? You're like, no. I texted to you like, oh, it was about 6 months ago. I'm like, remember this song? You're like, no.
Well, it didn't bother me until I saw that it hit 1 million downloads on iTunes.
Yeah.
1 million. So here's the thing, math-wise, after I pay my distributor and after I pay iTunes, I'm making a little over 60 cents per download. $600,000 off that song.
Yeah, remember when she had like 4 writers for it? True story.
Yeah. So while you guys are out there, I want to send this to every songwriter out there that's listening to this. Rebecca Black made $600,000 off one song. Go to sleep with that at night. Right?
Don't say she paid 4 writers.
And here's one that's also going to mess with you a little bit. To all you guys that are single, Charlie Manson just got married. Sleep on that tonight.
That's hard to describe it like the Christmas table. It's like, so are you dating anybody? Are you dating anybody? Oh, not really. Well, you're no spring chicken. I know. Charlie Manson got married. What's your excuse?
Yeah. Dad? I'm a dad. Yeah, that's awesome. Terrifying to people. I tell people I'm a father, and they just assume my kid's going to be messed up.
Sorry.
That's why we're having two. So one of them, I'll get one of it right? There's always going to be one kid that's weird anyway. Like you're the weird kid. In
I am. My dad said when he married my mother, he already had 3 kids, and my mom only wanted one more, so they had 2. For a total of 5, because he said one day I'm going to kill one of you. I'm not going to tell you which one.
And that fear tactic worked.
It did. I was a weird kid.
One of my favorite things about Max is sorry I hope you don't mind me giving this much info about your family, but his dad is still a partner, right? I mean,
yeah, he's retired though.
He's retired, so I mean he's an attorney, and he did that for all your life, right?
Yeah, all my life pretty much.
Okay, yeah, so he's a lawman. But I guess when Max wanted something and he asked his father for something, he had to write an essay or a disposition.
Yeah. Whenever my dad and I had arguments, and said like, "I'm really mad at you," he's like, "Well, write a grievance, and you can give it to me. I'll review it and get back to you." Or if I wanted something, I had to write a proposal. So my parents still have true story. They have I just dug them out. They have all these grievances and all these proposals for Christmas written in crayon, like contractual proposals.
Nerd.
Yeah,
that is awesome.
And they wonder why I'm so nitty gritty about writing now.
And it could basically come down to you're having a great tone now.
Yeah, to the audience, wow, this band's great.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
But can I say what just happened?
Sure.
Yeah, so somebody forgot to clear off an SD card on a camera, and it just stopped. And
Nice.
Brian, hold on. See this part of Brian's head? If you're on the YouTube, this part is going to come severed here, and then it's just going to flow. He blew his top right there. Hey, you got to laugh to keep from crying. So there's still 3 cameras. We're still all right. So if you guys aren't watching this on YouTube, you really should, because something goes wrong every week, no matter what we try to do.
If you guys are video interns out there and want to see the resume,
I say, or if you're looking for a job, shooting video,
Please send resumes to help@wamplerpedals.com.
to new intern at wamplerpedals.com.
the pay isn't great, and we'll make fun of you every episode.
And we've talked about this before too. Jack Pearson played a $91 guitar on one of the biggest shows any of us could ever hope to play, the Gregg Allman and Friends. But,
Yeah.
Although it was kind of weird to have a Gregg Allman tribute. I mean, he's still alive. Is that weird?
I think it was like a tip of a hat. Maybe
it's just like, we like you.
Yeah, but he put it on. He played with everyone.
Maybe.
Dude, if I could play Jack Pearson out there on any kind of party, I could. Max Jeffrey's Big Damn Party. Come on. Let's play this. Come on, Jack.
But, man, let me get a wheelhouse one time.
Come on.
Come on. No, you can't just say come on. It's come on. It's got to come naturally.
You have your trucker voice, dude. Here's your trucker voice.
Come on.
I have a trucker voice.
But it's got to...
If I was a trucker on a CB, nobody would be able to understand me. Like, that guy's drunk behind the wheel. Come on.
Remember we went to Dave and Buster's and played the semi game?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, check out short guy driving the semi.
Yeah, but you need video for that. So if you're not watching,
watch the video. If you don't, I'm sorry. It's the same thing as a monkey, just different context.
Do the monkey. You have to watch the YouTube for that.
Yeah.
But so it doesn't like tube screamers. So I did find a pedal that amp absolutely loves, and that's the direct drive from Barber.
Yep.
But Max had to try these, so he brought me gifts. Thank you, Max.
So how come you didn't bring me a morning glory?
Same reason you never gave me a freaking pedal.
What are you talking about?
Say what?
Say what?
I remember the other day I was like, dude, you got a Velvet Fuzz? I was going to give you one. You're like, I already got one. You already gave me one.
Yeah, I got one for payment for working a show for a week.
Yeah, before you.
But see, my intentions were good. I was gonna.
I'll bring you one next time.
No,
There
forget
you
it. You've already ruined it.
There'll never be a next time.
They'll never be.
I'll trade you right now, though. I'll sell you Or give you a pedal for some cake. You can just pull some out.
God, here he is with his cake.
What if anybody delivers cake in town?
Dude, I tried. There's this place that has square donuts. I'm like, you need to deliver these things, and they don't.
Square
You know
donuts.
what? Anybody will deliver anything for the right amount of money. If you're like $100 bill, you deliver it. They'll be
I
like,
don't want them that bad.
all right.
Yeah. Dude, I'll be a donut delivery boy for $100 a delivery.
I'll deliver every pedal myself
I'd get
for the right amount of money.
I'd get fired working for donut delivery. Like, Max has passed out with icing all over his face in the back of the truck. It's like, dude, he went from like 250 pounds, like 500 pounds in a month. I don't know all this happened.
That's awesome. What started? I picked up my guitar, and what it is it was the guitar I took to NAMM, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I wanted to get all the NAMM aids off of it, so I started cleaning it, or NAMM thrax, that's what it's called. I want to get all the NAMM
NAMM
thrax.
Namaze.
NAMM aids.
Namaze.
Yeah.
That's like a condiment. Namaze. I have some
If you wear
Namaze
your
on the side of that,
condiment,
please.
You don't get NAMM aids.
That sounds terrible. Name
No. But anyways, when you go to NAMM, like, there's 100,000 people come through this thing, and if somebody wants to play the pedals, you give them your guitar, right? So I wanted to clean it. So I noticed when I took the strings off and I started cleaning it, and Max, you're probably going to hate me, but for my fretboard, I used Murphy's wood soap.
That's okay. That's better than water like you
I
were
used
using.
Clorox disinfectant wipes.
Dude, do you right?
Travis tried to.
I'm pretty sure that's not good for the strings, though.
I put Germex on NAMM. I put Germex on my strings.
Yeah, I want to
Heck
let
yeah,
you put it
dude.
directly on
Yeah.
there. I was
But
like,
who didn't get sick at NAMM?
whatever.
I used Germex on the guitar when you
Here's the
turned
score, though.
around.
Brian and I didn't get sick at NAMM, and we hand sanitized all the time.
I did too. And I usually don't get sick of NAMM.
You
It's
got
the-
NAMM aids.
But you don't have
first
kids
thing,
yet. See, we have killer immune systems because of.
I beat cancer 3 times.
Well, that's true. I quit. You win. I quit. You win. You're right.
I'm pretty sure that beat your cold.
That beats.
I
Yeah.
just got lightheaded
Yeah.
from laughing so hard.
Yep. You win. You win.
I pull that card out forever.
I quit. I'm leaving.
Yeah, dude, you haven't played the cancer card in a long time.
Oh my gosh, man! I just got schooled.
You did get stuck.
I got.
Thank you. Good night.
I can't remember if I've told you guys the story about me playing the epilepsy card when I was on tour. I was on tour, and we were in England, and we were on a show with another American band, and so automatically we're friends because we haven't seen other Americans in 3 weeks, So I'm epileptic, and I have to take medication every day, multiple times. So I go out to the van. And there's the other bands by their van, and we're parked next to each
Happens
other.
to be by the river.
Yeah,
Sure.
down by the river. But anyway, so I take one of my pills, and the leader of the other band goes, "Hey, bro, what you got, man?" I said, "Epilepsy." They looked at me and they're like, "Oh man,
That's not cool."
yeah." Anyway, but I'm Travis.
I'm Max.
And I'm Brian.
And we were discussing Max's telephone voice on the intro. I'm Travis.
Sure. I'm Max. Hi, thanks for calling in. Seems like there's something wrong with your pedal. Let's take a look. You see
sound
4 circles with squares or crosses on the back. Those are screws. Little joke in the pedal industry. Turn those counterclockwise. Remove the back plate. Here you're going to find a battery. Change it. Put the back plate back on. Screw the circle and crosses clockwise. Boom. Rock and roll, man. Thank you so much for calling in. Have a good day.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
That's my speech. There you go.
That is pretty good. But
Now say, all right, gentlemen, let's turn your attention to stage 2 for Saturn.
Candy, thank you. Candy's a nursing student putting herself through medical school. Give a big round of applause for her first time. Welcome to
Desire.
Oh man, we can edit that out.
That's the most Max has talked in 30 episodes. We're counting word count.
Oh my gosh, my stomach. You gotta stop.
But I see what you're
I
saying.
mean, to be honest, I mean, I'm sure I'll get a lot of people if it's on YouTube that will hate me for this. And
well, let me
a lot
say
of-
it because they already hate me.
No, they don't.
Hair
But I
envy.
mean,
Hashtag hair envy. Watch.
What just happened?
I hope that's in slow motion.
Yeah, let's put that in slow mo. But
okay, so when we're talking about pedals, I think.
Okay, but so I mean, I've done that. I've plugged into pedals and been like, man, I wish Brian made this.
You ever just want to take the mic off here and just
smooth? He unplugged his mic.
That was awesome.
Brian Wampler,
I just want to
ladies and
take the mic off and walk around. You know
what really grinds my gears?
Hang on.
His cable's falling apart here.
I totally screwed this. Okay, I'm an idiot. Everybody in the YouTube comment section,
Slow clap.
just stop.
No. Here's the thing. If it was me or Max, I'd be like, you idiots. But it was usually like, Brian's so funny and clever. Did you see how his mic came unplugged?
He geniusly unplugged it.
He's so Brian. Wait a minute, that's a new term for amazing.
He unplugged it with one
No,
hand.
come on.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. I'm only slightly amazing.
It's only partially true. But
Just, I mean, if someone would just convince my wife that, we'd be fine.
yeah, right. That'll never happen. Not because it's your wife, just because
Just
she is a wife.
wives
right?
in general, right?
So let's consult the list one more time here.
Sure.
Oh, actually, wait a minute. This is a long podcast. We can go longer if you want.
What you got?
We're at 32 minutes.
32 minutes.
Yeah, let's see if we have something really quick.
Okay.
Nope.
Fair enough. So stay tuned. It's Chasing Tone Podcast.
Okay. All right. No, seriously though, guys. We'd like to ask a favor. If you guys could leave us a review, on iTunes, that'd be really cool. Let us know what you think of the show. Moreover, let other people know what you think of the show. We're not saying we're not, trying to buy you here. It doesn't even have to be a great review. Just let us know what you think. Also, if you have any questions or comments, shoot us an email at podcast@wamplerpedals.com. Check us out on Instagram and Instagram and Facebook, facebook.com/Chasing Tone Podcast, and Instagram is Chasing Tone Podcast. So, you guys got anything else?
That's it.
Okay. For Max and Brian, I'm Travis. Thank you guys so much for listening.